Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to be making a double bow. So let's get started. This ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and it is the 9 feet burlap ribbon. And I love this ribbon because I like the colors and I love the patterns on these. So I think these would go really well together. I'm really happy with the selection they have of ribbon at Dollar Tree. So I'm always looking for the new patterns for each fall season. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put these on top of each other like this, and then I'm going to be making my loops together, keeping these together. The other side is faded, so we want to make sure when we're making our loops that this part is facing up. The decorative stuff is facing upward. Okay, so I'm going to let these fall to the ground so it'll make it a lot easier. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to start your loop. And what I like to do is just have a little bit right here where you're going to be pinching. You want to have a little bit out there. That will make the process easier for when you're tying it off and it won't come off. So you want to have a little bit there. And then you just have to decide how large or small you want your loops. So I don't want them to be too large. So maybe right about there is good. So that's going to be the first 2 loops. This one now, keeping it on the same side, we got the polka dot on the top. You want to bring this under and around. So if you look here, I'm just going kind of like an 8, kind of like a figure 8. And then I'm going to pinch. And so I just usually just measure by eye rather. Measure by ear, that's funny. So I measure to make sure that both of these are lined up. And so far we've already got 4 loops. So then we're going to take this one and bring it around. Just eyeballing it. And then I'm kind of going to go crisscross this way. Okay, so we got 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And this one's just a little bit too long, so I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit, and I'm just holding it together, just like this. And then we'll just do 1 more on this side and then 1 more on that other side. Keeping that polka dot on the top, bringing it around like that. And don't worry if it's not fluffed up yet. We're going to do that once we get it all tied off. Okay, so I'm just straightening it out with this hand. Bringing it around. And let me show you what the back looks like. So that's what I got in the back right now. I'm just holding it with my fingers. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this right here. So I don't want to cut too close because I want to make sure I have enough when I tie it off. You want to have more rather than less. So just that little bit there. And I like to save all of my ribbon pieces because you just never know what project might come up. Okay, so now I'm going to take my chenille stems and I'm going to have 2 together because I really want this to hold tight. And these chenille stems are from Dollar Tree as well. So I'm going to take these and then I'm going to just bring them in the back here. And I'm not twisting this part. I'm not twisting this side. I'm twisting the ribbon itself. So you're just kind of twisting. And that way you'll get a nice tight twist. And don't worry if it looks flat. That's okay. Give it a couple of twists, and so you have your stuff to where you'll attach it using these to whatever. This is going to be perfect for like a gift basket. but it could also be really good for a wreath. Okay, so now I'm going to just kind of fluff these up. And you want to make sure that this is tied off real tight so that when you start fluffing this out, it won't come apart. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and we still haven't even fluffed everything up yet. So now you're going to just kind of start pulling this apart. And I do want these to alternate with the chenille, or I should say the chevron print and the polka dot. Just pulling it apart. Pulling it apart. And so you just have to keep fluffing it up, basically. And the nice thing is that when you use the wired ribbon, it's so forgiving. I mean, you can really shape it the way you want. So I'm just pulling some up to the top, pulling some up to the bottom. But just having some kind of pattern so it's kind of all intermingled. And you don't even see that black, the chenille stem that I used. It's all covered up in the middle there. Okay, so I'm just holding on to this and just forming my bow here. And see how full it looks? And this is great for the holidays. You can put it on your Christmas tree. I've seen people decorate their Christmas tree with just mostly bows, and it looks so pretty. And you can't go wrong with Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm just kind of fluffing and making sure I get a good, look how pretty that looks. I am loving that. Now I do have some leaves, and I gotta see how I'm gonna put these in here. Let me just show you what these look like. I got these leaves, and if you want to add just a little bit of texture to your ribbon, you can tuck some leaves in. All I'm doing is I'm just holding on to this, and because this is like wired, let me show you. This is like wired right here. I can kind of wrap it around, tuck it in, and kind of wrap it around my chenille stem. And then once I have it wrapped around in the back, I'm just kind of twisting it and then tucking it in. And so now you have kind of a leafy like a leafy ribbon. And then I could put flowers in here too. So you can just add stuff in. Let me just go ahead and cut this off too. And this will look really pretty on a gift basket. With Thanksgiving coming up and you want to make some fall themed stuff, you can just tie this on. And remember, this is wire, so you can bend it and manipulate it and just tuck it in wherever you want. And I'm using that chenille stem to just tuck it in. I don't mind that my bow is kind of messing up right now, because I could always just go back and fluff it up. So if I want, I can just take this, wrap it around, tuck it around my chenille stem here, and then kind of push it going up this way so it's not showing. And so now I put flowers in my bow, and then I'm going to go back and fluff up my loops again. So now I've got, how pretty is that? Let me see if you can really see that. Okay, so using the wire of the leaf and the flowers to form your bow. See how cute that looks? And now all you gotta do is fluff this up. And then I have more here. This came in a pack of like, let's see. This was a pack of 14 leaves, so you can do a lot of different projects with this. But you can keep tucking stuff in there. This is what the back looks like. See, I just wrapped it around my chenille stem and then tucked the wire back up into the bouquet, and you can't see it. And that helps hold this ribbon together too. So, oh yeah, I'm loving this. I think I'm gonna have to do one more of this. Maybe just a little bit on this side. See, how does that look? Yeah, and then I'll put a ribbon, one of my loops up here so that that kind of covers that up. Oh yeah, this is gonna look nice. This is gonna look nice on a gift basket, or it would look nice if you were doing like a wire wreath. You get the wire wreath form, and then you just do a whole bunch of these and just have it coming right around the wreath form and attach it using your chenille stem. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. And so that's what we got so far. So it doesn't have to be a plain bow. You can really fancy up your bows, jazz it up a little bit. Don't be afraid to put some stuff in there. Let me just see how I would do it on this wreath right here. This is the wreath that I made the other day. And so if you have a coordinating ribbon, you can kind of attach this bow to it. Let me just move my camera back so you can see. So this is what it looked like before, and I love it like this. But if you want it to be even fancier, you can add in a ribbon right there, and it's got the coordinating colors to go with the wreath. But I will go ahead and also post a video to this wreath, and I'll post a video to another bow that I made last year for the fall, so you can get a couple of ideas. So I hope this helped you. I hope this made it easier for you, that you don't have to go out and get a whole bunch of expensive stuff to make a really nice bow. You can just use what you already have. Go to the Dollar Tree soon, because I have a feeling they're going to be sold out of a lot of this stuff, especially with the holidays coming up. So thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have been so supportive. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you real soon. Bye.